Creative thinkers operate a lot like financial investors. They find ideas that are undervalued, often rejected by the public, buy low on them, and then sell high by convincing the crowd of their actual worth. This is the investment theory of creativity. Often, our educational systems suppress this natural potential. By emphasizing strict intellectual conformity, we teach students to color completely within the lines of established facts. To counter this, grab a pen and paper and pick a specific lesson topic you plan to teach soon. We are going to build a 3-part cognitive skill prompt set that balances analytical, creative, and practical abilities. By the end of this exercise, you will have 3 concrete, subject-tailored questions ready to deploy, questions that force students to actually think rather than strictly recite what they've memorized. Step 1 is drafting your evaluation prompt. This step requires students to perform a critical analysis of a solution they've reached. It trains them to be sensitive to both internal and external feedback. This section of the text outlines the target vocabulary. To activate the evaluation process, use prompt words like evaluate, test, judge, review, edit, or revise. Looking at the mathematics example, it asks students to compare their answer against common sense, testing if it's possible to hand a customer negative change. Further down, the social studies example asks if persuasive arguments can be refuted by an opposing viewpoint. Pause the video right now. Use your lesson topic and write your own evaluation prompt using one of our target trigger words. Without this analytical step, creative individuals lack the necessary filter to distinguish between a genuinely high-value idea and a poor one. Step 2 is drafting the redefining prompt. This involves taking a static, established problem and turning it on its head to find a completely new path to a solution. The text here lists the key words to target for this specific skill. Ask your students to redefine, rephrase, change view, reframe, or review. As seen in this foreign language prompt, you can shift viewpoints by looking at how grammar structures communicate differently. The physical education section asks students to play a game with different rules. The art example challenges students to use different media. Pause the video again. Draft your subject-specific redefining prompt to force your students out of their default perspective. Giving students the latitude to make these kinds of choices is the only way they develop the taste and good judgment essential for actual creativity. Step 3 is drafting the assumption prompt. Creative people have to learn how to doubt and question the widely shared assumptions that everyone else takes for granted. The goal isn't to have students question every single fact indiscriminately. They need to learn which assumptions are actually worth fighting to reshape or improve. This science example challenges basic assumptions, asking if a human's weight remains the same on other planets. The mathematics prompt questions why the numeration system assumes 10 as a base. The social studies prompt questions everyday cultural habits like saying hello. Pause the video one last time and write your final assumption prompt using why or what if. A student's ability to formulate and answer these questions is a far more accurate measure of applied intelligence than their ability to memorize a textbook. You now have a completed 3-part prompt set. By using these 3 prompts together, you are teaching students to balance their thinking. They practice the creative ability to generate new ideas and then the analytical ability to rigorously test them. Bring these 3 specific questions into your classroom tomorrow. Give your students the opportunity to start investing in their own ideas.